In 18th century Naples, pizza was a survival tool for the city's poorest residents. It emerged in these densely packed streets because thousands of laborers needed a cheap, handheld meal they could eat while working. These laborers, known as the lazzaroni, relied on pizza for fast, consumable calories. For a few coins, a worker could buy a simple disk of dough that provided enough energy to get through a day of physical labor. Modern Naples has transformed this survival food into a protected heritage. Today, local organizations strictly regulate the ingredients and methods used in these wood-fired ovens, ensuring the original, simple formula remains unchanged by outside influences. Outside of Italy, however, pizza has undergone a massive expansion. It has moved far beyond its regional roots, adapting its form to suit the tastes of nearly every culture on the planet. This global explosion has produced varieties that are unrecognizable to Neapolitan purists. They often find the maximalist toppings and hyper-commercialized styles of international chains to be a total departure from the original dish. This created a strange contradiction. By standardizing pizza into a mass-produced corporate product, the industry actually created the conditions for it to become the most varied dish in the world. This shift began in the early 20th century as Italian immigrants established businesses in American cities. They took the basic street food of Naples and started modifying it to fit the logistical and economic demands of a new market. The 1930s saw the emergence of pizza as a scalable corporate industry. With the rise of chains like Pizza Hut, the dish moved from a localized craft into a model of industrial efficiency. As shown in this diagram, corporate expansion required a rigid architectural template. To replicate pizza identically, companies locked in a three-layer form: dough base, tomato, and cheese. This template allowed pizza to go global, ignoring local variations for a single, predictable product. Decades of marketing trained the public to recognize this three-layer arrangement as the definitive version of pizza. It became a universal visual shorthand. By making the physical foundation of the pizza an immovable standard, corporations accidentally created a blank canvas that could support almost any local experiment. Modern pizza production is a study in industrial speed. Millions of these identical dough discs are processed globally with mechanical precision every day. However, once every market is filled with the exact same baseline product, corporations face a problem. To drive repeat sales, they have to find a way to make their standardized product feel new and exciting to different cultures. In Europe, the standardized base has become a host for regional flavor experiments. Chains use the familiar dough as a delivery system for local ingredients that appeal to specific national tastes. For instance, Pizza Hut in Poland offers a spicy Indian version. Because the corporate dough is a neutral, standardized platform, it can easily be adapted to carry non-Italian flavors. This pressure for novelty is even higher in Japan, where consumers frequently demand rapid product cycles and unusual combinations. This led to the creation of the Elvis pizza at Domino's Japan. It is a maximalist pie designed purely to grab attention by pushing the limits of what can be placed on a standard crust. The strict corporate control over the pizza's physical architecture is actually what forced these wild variations. The more uniform the base became, the more outlandish the toppings had to be to keep consumers interested. Although a modern fast food pizza would look alien to an 18th century laborer in Naples, it is a direct result of that original street food evolution. Because the core architecture was standardized in the 1930s, the dish remains universally recognizable. The physical DNA of the pizza survived, even as the toppings became increasingly bizarre. This isometric view shows how physical layers mirror different eras. The dough base represents agrarian street food roots. The standardized cheese-to-sauce ratio is a result of 1930s logistics requiring a fixed template, and the toppings represent the modern global demand for constant novelty. Whether it is a purist pie in Naples or a fast food experiment in Tokyo, centuries of social and economic history are baked into every slice.